You have a choice for everything that happens in life. You can look at things positively or negatively. You can see how they can help you achieve future things or teach you a lesson, or you can think about those things and go into sadness or depression. So it's all a choice, right? You have a decision, right? You have a decision to make with everything that happens to you, everything that has happened in your past and your present, right? And you can't change your past. You can only work on your present and your future, right? So if you can't work in your past, then there really is no point in thinking about it, right? It's just a waste of time and energy. It's useless. You can just learn lessons from the past and move forward and achieve future things, right? So, in this country, unfortunately, you have a lot of medicated people, you know, treating their stress and anxiety and depression and whatnot. And the system we have, the pharmaceuticals, they profit off of that, right? So there's a lot of money involved into that. And unfortunately, this message that I'm stating right now isn't publicly, you know, mentioned. Common knowledge is, hey, if you have this or that, go get a medication, go get a prescription, go get this and that, right? But you're not really treating the root cause of whatever you have. You're just treating the symptoms. So, for whatever you have, it's better to treat the root cause, right? And if it's a past filled with trauma and hard things, a difficult life and lots of obstacles that you have had to cross over, well, unfortunately, you can't change those. It is what it is. It's part of your story, right? You can just learn your lessons and move forward and achieve new things. And it's there's an epidemic in this country right now of people dependent on drugs. Unfortunately, it's it's a very sad thing. People who think they can cover their emotions with these chemicals, and that's false. You're just basically postponing things, right? It's better to just face things how they are and cope with them, right? There's too many people in this country that are addicted to drugs and alcohol, which are destructive to your health. So, thinking you can actually opaque or make things less worse than they are, right? To try to forget things, you're actually making things worse because you're actually worsening your health, right? In exchange, your kidneys, your liver, your heart, your brain, etc., all get affected from drugs and alcohol and even medications. They have their side effects, adverse effects, and so on. So it's just best to live a healthy life, right? Or at least that's my opinion. Of course, I'm not a doctor, so I can't suggest, of course, what anyone does specifically to their situation. But that's how I've always seen things. That's how I always. That's my route, right? Try to eat healthy, live a healthy life. And so far, things have worked out for me, right? Um, so, I don't know. Hopefully, you can listen to this video and think about your present, right? It just hit me like 2 weeks ago, and I was thinking to myself, wow, I've been through so many different things in life, so many obstacles, so many hardships, and all the things that I've achieved up to now. And I genuinely feel proud of myself, and I can honestly say that. And I couldn't say that for many years, but thinking back, looking back, I can honestly say that now. I really feel proud of myself. And when I say that, I don't compare myself to anyone because everyone's path is different, right? Everyone everyone goes through different things in life. You know, we all have different paths that we begin with, right? Your parents, your family, your education, your status, etc. So many different components, your friendships, the relationships you make on the way. Um it it forges your path, right? So everyone is on a different path, and we all have different talents and abilities, right? And different ways of how we see life. So it's not appropriate to compare yourself to anyone. It's like if you're a fish, right? And you can swim in the water, but a cheetah, runs really quickly. So you can't compare either. It's apples and oranges, right? It's not the same. And I view people in life the same way. We all have different talents. Some are good in some things, some are not good in other things. So you just have to find what you're good at and exploit that opportunity, right? And capitalize on it eventually, right? But anyways, I just wanted to make this video. Um, you have a choice, all right? Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, share, um, view my other videos, and have a nice one.